Ladies and gentlemen, what is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player in Risk, Global Domination. I have a daily show on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels. Come along the ride. I think we're playing Europe Advanced Progressive Capitals. We're in the first seat. The leading seat for Russia. Seems like a great cap. Take France, take Germany sort of thing. Hopefully we don't see anything here. And I have a really nice situation. The Prussia cap guards one of the two ends of this very interesting looking pocket in the middle of the board that goes like this, right? If there is an Alps cap, that's the other one of the 2 points. But having this is a +9 with a piece of noob corner behind it. We have hard choke, hard choke, hard choke, hard choke. So someone's coming up out of Italy. We have a Spain pocket that goes through. So the 1 line is closed, the 2 line is closed, the 3 line up the bottom, and the 4 line still exists. We have normal connectivity in Russia, but we have a long noob corner that chokes up to the yellow 1, the red 2. Where's the Italy pocket in the bottom? I'm hopeful that there's no cap in Netherlands or Rhine. No cap in Netherlands or Rhine means that I'm going to be able to take a turn 1 Germany, which is +5, and leverage that into I hope is a snowball, as always. Settings, these are Europe Advanced, Progressive Capitals, Auto 60 with an expert automated bot, Balance Blitz Dice, Fog and Blizzards are on, portals and alliances are off. DJ Alpha, no! All right, green chooses DJ Alpha. So 1 troop, I'm going to afford a 2 in. France then? Ah, okay. Okay. See if yellow is a human being or not. Yellow sees me. Yellow chose that cap knowing where I am. Do they break right away? Because then they don't hold anything. Yellow moves down, take Italy. Assume. Maybe down off the 2. Something like that. We can let them exist there. We can have an understanding. You know, I would be soft to them. They would be soft to me, sort of thing. So it would be mutually assured destruction. He's thinking about going bad to me, though. I can just tell. This is yellow thinking about... I'm going to add troops to my cap and betray Pete at the exact last possible second. If he bots here, that's fine. And betray Pete at the exact last possible second. It doesn't. Okay. He almost did. He almost did. Okay. Well, I don't trust yellow as far as I can throw him. I see green. I don't see red. I don't see blue. I don't see magenta. If anyone capped Ryan, I cry. What is happening with red? Hey, red also not playing? Why are we seeing both player in seat 2 and seat 3 take their full 60 seconds? Alright, makes me kind of sus. Red takes Spain. Oh, they're gonna have to deal with the guy who captained DJ Alpha. Green sees that. And blue. Yeah, 6 troops. Who's in noob corner? Yeah. You see green march into. Is the red cap there? Why red's kind of guarding against green? Okay, green card and pass, and magenta last act. I'm thinking more and more about this. Taking this +4 instead of the +5 on captain, just to kind of claim more shit. That doesn't really give yellow any options, though. It kind of pincers them. I'm half expecting yellow to break me, though. Okay. Everyone in this game so far has allowed their clock to run to the full 60 seconds. I'm not sure why. With 11 troops, I like. What we do here is we allow ourselves a retaliatory 8 cap. And we have a 6 just claiming our position. We say, hey, yellow, if you don't mind, take the bonus your captain instead of breaking me. Let's see what he does about that. Looks like he is doing that. Now, okay. Okay. Fabulous. So next turn I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11 plus my natch. So I'll have enough to roll that 7 cap and knock yellow out of the game. And then I'll have a crazy good position. That position is incredible, having 2 caps like this. What's the roll going to be? Assuming 18 territories, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17 on top of a 6. Yeah, it's 100% roll on the 7. I do that. I think I take that roll. Completely knock out yellow before they can really establish. They chose to put their cap there. And they also chose to not break, which I appreciate. But I don't think I can afford to have them be there. All right, so green is fighting red. They're back there. Oof. Oof, they're back there. You think that's the cap? We're watching a idiot battle for Spain, too. I have all sorts of things I could do. Yay. And magenta has no bonus. Did blue start with anything? They didn't, right? Yeah, start with 7 troops. Yeah, blue lost their cap. Okay, blue lost their cap. Sorry, magenta lost their cap to blue. So does magenta quit? No, they're still here. All right, Florian Georg. Hey. Oh. Hopefully not 5v3. That's a bot. That's bot motion. Yeah. Just knock you right out of that game. You have no bonus. You have no way of accessing my position. You're revoked. 9v13 cap. Watch your troops explode. Bots out immediately. Sweet. GG, man. Look at this fucking board position. I love this. This is so good. This is just so beautiful. You know, it's rare that you have this glorious kind of magnificent beauty of 2-cap. Look at that. You know, you just want to stare at it in awe. It's absolutely beautiful. So, I'm not saying I'm certainly going to win this game now, but I am saying I'm facing zero pressure on this line. Uh, oh, fuck yeah. So now my job is to turn 3, take this, and then turn 4, deal with whoever's back there. And red finally clears Spain. So red's going to be at war with green here. So we're going to have red v green distracting each other. And then the only player I actually have to worry about is blue. Blue's not going to break my main territory. Maybe there are 2 noob corner caps? Let's see if we see blue coming out of the noob corner. Because then I hook around and I kill him. And then take the top of the map. We've already lost yellow. Yeah, so that's where green is. Okay, so now at least we understand the board. So I am going to dedicate my resources to, instead of taking this, I'm going to dedicate my resources to slowing down blue. Him off. Because he won't really have the ability to break into my fortress. My fortress is now worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus my natch, which is at least 3. 5. 18 next turn on 2. Come up and around. Blue sees my cap. Blue might be a little bit pissy about like, hey, why is this guy targeting me and shit? But might as well take you out of the game before you're a problem. That's how I see it. All right, Magenta almost has that bonus at the bottom. They do. Magenta has that bonus at the bottom. Cool. Okay. So that's fine by me. Now we smoke blue in the face. So this is just going to be haymakers, right? A game of haymakers. Okay. So that sucks for you, Blue. That really sucks for you. I'm sorry it had to happen. But you know what? I don't think you're getting out of this one, bud. Yellowbot has generic. Yellowbot on 2 cards. They've actually naturally missed cards. So blue's going to have at the most, what, 8 troops? Red sets here. Red hold? He does hold. Okay, so red's going to try and deal with green. Set. I do have a set if I need to deal with blue from back there. Maybe blue just chills. I doubt it. I bet you blue breaks on this line. Couldn't let them have all that. Maybe there's caps there, actually. Maybe blue didn't have the magenta cap. Let's see what they start with. Yeah, that's it for blue. That's blue's position. Ah, he sets, though. Nice. Okay. So now you're going to be completely out of resources. Cool. Okay. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. No. No. Cap stack pass. Without taking a card. Plays for second immediately. Green still has their cap. Okay, well, if I face no resistance on the top, I clear everything above the Mediterranean. I'll let blue sort of decide when he wakes up. Yeah, this is fucking pure evil. And magenta. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now I'm going to strategically turn out blue lights. Okay. Now that's a turn 5. That's quite the turn 5. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! I love this. I love this. Oh my god. Those two caps are just so sweet. Those caps are so sweet and juicy. So I think the cap pattern is blue in the noob corner as the noobiest of the noob corner, yellow, me, DJ Alpha, and green, red and magenta. I think magenta is pocket cap. Is my read on this. Let's see if I'm right. Red starts with 11. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's actually how. There's two caps in there. And Red's gonna try to resist me. Who knew? Little do you know you can't. Little do you know you cannot resist a pit immune. That's fine. I mean, that's a decent amount of resistance. He broke 2 +4s. Well played. I'm not even gonna think about blue. If blue keeps adding troops to that cap without attacking, he might actually get a higher placement. Oh. Took a card there. I don't recommend skipping and then taking cards. Yeah, the yellow kill's on the table. Yellow kill's probably in Africa. And magenta sets. This is turn 5. Magenta does not set. Okay. We sequence some kills. Yes. I believe we can sequence some kills. I believe we can. Yes, indeedy. I mean, hey, that's pretty good. Neither of these guys have a set. And I do. General Hard Blast! He's going to open up the 20 cap if he hits me enough. What a game, folks. What a fucking trouncing. Holy shit. Okay. Good for you, General Hard Blast. So the discussion of who to give second to now comes up. And I'm going to go against my usual intuition. So usually I like to reward players that help me and punish players that don't. In this case, I don't see blue as helping me as much as being a massive useless pussy who's stalemates games. So I'm going to give blue lower for not trying at all. I don't really respect that. I respect people who actually play to win. You know, a little bit of effort goes a long way. I'm going to say good game. Well played, good game. This was an absolute trouncing. I don't know what else to say about it. I think positionally I played it well. I think yellow not breaking me turn one was fatal. Yellow not taking their own bonus turn one was also fatal, right? If yellow had the ability to generate those extra 4 troops, put them on their capital, then I wouldn't have been able to roll it. So everything yellow did, right? Capping where they did, not getting the card turn one, and then not cap sacking such that I could steal their cap. That was just the enabling sequence of it. And then blue doing the same thing, right? Blue enabling my snowball by not resisting. I love that you guys did that. Thank you for doing it, but you know, I don't need to be fed games. I appreciate earning them too from time to time. Let's do a quick Q&A question before we end. This one is from Mr. Cleos. Hi, Pete. I recently posted about having you read the short story after hearing you answer a question. I'm not sure if you've seen the YouTube comments, so I figured I'd post it here. Well played. There are 2 caps in there. And this is The Egg by Andy Weir. I have heard this. We've discussed it on the show before. So what I could do is, instead of react to it, I could read it. That might be interesting. Mr. Cleo says, I align with you 100% on my personal beliefs regarding religion. However, I found this short story to be a very good way to put things in perspective for me when I'm frustrated with life and the way our society is going. I hope you would take the 15 minutes to give it a read and let me know your thoughts are regarding the author's take on spirituality. I know you prefer very concise questions, so I'll try to narrow it down without giving away the plot or my own opinions as best I can. No, it's all good, man. I think you very well... you're very well in your means to recommend this to me. This is my sort of thing. Setting aside the fact that this is just a piece of man-made fiction, how do you view the author's approach at harmonizing humanity's struggles into a singular experience? Do you like this interpretation over that of normalized organized religion as a guide for self-reflection? I too mean no ill will or insult to any of those who found positivity in their life through organized religion, of course. Me personally, this simple story better reflects my own beliefs, and after listening to you about a year now, I'd like to think you too could find some value in this simple piece of fiction. I do. So the actual question is, how do I view the author's approach from The Egg? And do I like the interpretation? Yeah, I think for those, not to harp on the religion question too much, because I know I find that's often a big turnoff for a lot of folks. But I find that the way I would answer your question is if the word for my own like type of spirituality is panentheism, right? The idea that God, in air quotes, is synonymous with everything, right? With the unity of infinity. How do I view the author's approach? Yeah, I think this is a good way of describing it. And then, do I like this interpretation over that of normalized, organized religion as a guide for self-reflection? I don't think the guide thing, I don't know, some people maybe need that. I lean on my conscience, right? I lean on my conscience to tell me if what I'm doing is righteous or not. Um, I like to think that every time in my life that I've done something that wasn't in alignment with what I truly believed was righteous, I felt guilty before I did it. So I just stopped doing things like that. I stopped doing things that would make me feel guilty, and now I really just don't feel guilty all that often. Um, so the religious piece of it, like the Western tradition, is guilt based, right? So I kind of reject the idea of original sin. I actually think that's kind of toxic, and I don't think that we are. I don't think it's useful to look at us as inherently guilty as a you know methodology for atonement is the basis of one's spirituality, right? I don't think I start off broken and then have to seek and pray to fix myself. I think of it more as we are equal parts, you know, shit and divine, right? And we have to, and our job as spiritual beings is to integrate the two. This is a much more Eastern influenced idea, right? The idea of yin and yang. There's the darkness and the light, and they coexist and they mingle together. I'm going to read off the egg. I'm going to post that on Freepeat. And if you guys want to hear my version of the story, that's where it'll be. It'll be a reading of the egg. And maybe I'll link to it in this video. Thank you all for watching. Defeating two novices in yellow and green. Sure. DJ Alpha, yeah. Yellow just missed a card. An intermediate in red, at least you tried. Magenta was beginner, who capped in a corner. And I'm sorry, Blue. Yeah, I'm sorry your play for second got you third here. But I'm not that sorry. Because if you're never going to try, can't really reward your behavior. So GG's, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk. I invite you to subscribe to the channels. Come along the ride with me. I have a daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.